Hi Cancers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Antoinette. Today we're going to do a reading for you. It can resonate with you if you have a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. Before I jump into the reading, today I'll be using the Angel Answers Oracle deck. I'll also be using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle. Will I be using the Wisdom of the Oracle? Maybe, maybe not. And we're using the tarot. So let's jump into your readings. I'm very excited to do this reading. As I was just talking to my Cancer mom, I think Cancers are one of my favorite signs in the zodiac because we just get along. I don't know why we just get along so well. I think my most romantic partner was a Cancer. I'm lying. My most romantic partner was a Pisces, but the water signs just really get me. All right, so jumping into your reading, Cancers. First card we have is Conscious Connections. So we're either dealing with a connection. This reading is going to be about a connection. This feels like an important connection in your life, and I get the sense that you know that. You already know that. Okay, you already know that. Second card we have is the Going Beyond Normal card. So this feels like going into new territory with a person, going into new territory beyond a person. Feels like you're going into new territory. Whatever you're doing in October, you have never done before. It feels like you're like I'm getting the imagery of doing this in the dark, like you're feeling around in the dark because you can't necessarily like see the path, so you have to like feel around, and maybe I'm going to try this, or maybe I'm going to try touching here, or maybe I'm going to try touching here, or maybe I'm going to try this person, or maybe I'm going to try this person. So that will make sense to you in your own individual lives, but I feel like you are going beyond a pathway that was normal to you and doing something new, or willing to do something new. And then we have the faith in the process, which syncs up with going beyond normal, because if you're doing something unknown to you, or if you're traveling a path that you aren't completely familiar with, what do you have to have? Faith. So we actually have a fourth card for you. I've been pulling 3 cards for everyone, but these 2 came out together. So faith in the process and releasing allegiances. Maybe you're deciding to step away from a connection. Maybe you're deciding to release a connection, and you're just having faith with whatever or wherever you're headed next. All right, so the tarot. First card we have is the 5 of Pentacles, which is sets the tone for the reading to me as a reader. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So there's a person, this could be you, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with. This person comes up as being very emotional right now. This could be them being emotional right now, or them having knowledge of like the emotional realm, and probably even being a water sign. So this feels like it's either this person had to leave, because the 5 of Pentacles is here. So Cancer, if this is you, you probably had to leave a situation. That's what the 5 of Pentacles talks about. Abandoning something, abandoning someone, leaving a space, exiting. Maybe it was a very difficult process, since the Queen of Cups is here, because it feels like an emotional process to leave something behind. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So leaving something behind to pursue new opportunities, or to find something that is more fulfilling to you. So whatever you left behind wasn't fulfilling in some way, shape, or form. And I'm still talking about this Queen of Cups. So you left someone behind. It wasn't fulfilling. You are going to seek your fulfillment. That's what this combination talks to me about, like going to seek your fulfillment. We have the 7 of Cups we don't have the 8, but we have the 9. So we jump in from the 7 of Cups straight to the 9. So you're like looking at your options, whether this be like financial opportunities, or let's just say you had to leave a place where you're working. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's just say you had to leave a work environment. I feel like you're going to seek other financial opportunities that are in better alignment with who you are today. If this was a person, you're going to seek other relationships that are in closer alignment to who you are today, because in some way, shape, or form, you are not fulfilled. And this is you following your North Star, even though the decision is tough, even though it is a difficult decision to make, even though whatever you're leaving behind is difficult to leave behind. I see you doing that anyway. Feels like a very personal journey, because that's what the star has been talking to me about lately. Feels very much like following our own personal North Star, following our own personal guidance. This could even be like following astrology, following numerology, following human design. It's following your own inner guidance that makes sense to you. If you notice the stars pouring into him or herself, it's like pouring from one thing that like goes into like a bigger stream of consciousness, like pouring into oneself, pouring into like one situation, which then trickles into like the overall stream of consciousness. That's how I'm like interpreting this. When I'm in the star energy, if I'm just to like connect this back to myself as an example, I think about prioritizing my own self-care. I think about making decisions that make sense for me, that people may not understand, and they don't need to. That's what star energy means to me, like my own personal guidance. All right, so making tough exit was not easy, but you did it anyway. You are doing it anyway. Feels like you've already done this. Whoever this is has already left the building, because it's at the beginning of the reading. Now we move into this five of swords and this King of Cups, which to me feels like another person. And interestingly enough, these are both the Queen and the King of Cups. So this is a true pair. This is like divine counterparts. This is feeling very relationshipy to me, like very relationship-like, because we have the conscious connections, we have the Queen and the King of Cups, and then we have the Lovers and the Judgment. So this is going to be a relationship for a lot of you. Others of you know, but the reading can't resonate with every single person. So yeah, we have this Five of Swords with this King of Cups, which to me this feels like spite. Like there's a person here who, and these two have their back turned to each other. I just realized that. Maybe because the Queen of Cups decided to leave, the King of Cups then feels spiteful towards her, feels spiteful towards the act of leaving. I feel like this King of Cups is like, they're doing something out of resent or bitterness or competition, but it's almost like this is a very hollow victory. They're not going to feel good about whatever they're doing anyway. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So it feels like that whatever is going on between these two people, it's been happening for a really long time. And it's almost like this King of Cups, it's like they are carrying so much resent that it's now starting to feel like a burden. Like they're so resentful about whoever it is, this Queen of Cups that decided to leave them, the situation, the place. It's like it's starting to become burdensome because they're in this energy of Five of Swords. So, I mean, yeah, technically you could be in competition with this person. You could punish this person. You could do things to make the person feel a certain way, because that's what all of this is. This is a fight between two people, but it's a very hollow victory if anybody wins. This is what the King of Cups is realizing, or should realize, that even if you are holding it against the person that they left you, it's not a them thing. It's a you having to deal with your own feelings thing, because the person who's going to feel burdened by their own feelings at the end of the day is you. And that's what's happening with this King of Cups. And then we also have the Justice card. So I'm feeling like this is on the side of the King of Cups wanting to bring justice to a situation. We have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. And I really wanted to dig into this energy because I wanted to see what exactly is going on between these two folks. The King of Cups, the masculine energy here, I feel like is trying to bring balance to this situation, bring justice to this situation, do the right thing. But there's something strategic that they're doing that is not, doesn't feel like it's in the light. This is somebody hiding something. It could be the King of Cups is taking action to pursue new relationships, but keeping that information hidden. It could be that the King of Cups is deciding to pursue this Queen of Cups that left, but trying to be very tactful about how they approach the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is new. I feel like this is new people, new relationships that the King of Cups, or this Emperor, who I also feel like is the King of Cups. It's just the King of Cups is now stepping into a more assertive energy of taking control of a situation. It feels like whoever this is trying to bring balance to the situation by strategically like going after new things, new relationships, new whatever. I mean, the Queen of Cups did leave to satisfy their own fulfillment. So this feels like the King of Cups saying to themselves like, all right, cool. I could be here, I could sit here and be angry and feel resentful, and I could feel like I'm in this ego war with this person, or I could just actually put my energy, put all of these burdens down because they're heavy anyway, and I could just move towards something new. I could move towards new relationships. I could move towards, I'm not showing all my cards, so everybody doesn't know what I'm doing, but I'm moving on to this. I want the Ace of Cups. I want new. They're just not revealing this. All right, interesting energy. To the King of Cups, that is what is righting the wrong between these two people. All right, so moving on to the next section, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers card. I swear this is a relationship dynamic between two people. This is the Lovers card, the Judgment card, the Nine of Pentacles. So this feels like an energy of independence, choosing one's own independence, making a judgment call on one's own independence. And I feel like that's you, Cancer. It's hard to tell if you're the Queen or the King of Cups in this situation, but it feels like whatever is happening between these two people, it's one of you or both of you are choosing an independent route. It feels like this contract, this soul contract between you guys it's like it's up for review. Are we like thinking of revisiting this in October? Has this already happened? Are we thinking of revisiting this? Because the Judgment card can talk about second chances. But I also, I just feel like someone wants to remain independent. And this could be a person, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. But I just feel like this is a judgment call. Someone is deciding, do I want this contract or do I not? Or someone should decide, do I want this contract or do I not? Whatever is happening between these two people feels very significant. Like, you know, every single relationship is not going to be a huge, like, significant or impactful relationship in your life, but there are some that will be. And I feel like the one that we're talking about here feels like a very significant relationship to someone. And I mean, I don't even have to like say the conscious connections card is here for that. So yeah, we have deliberating on independence, like decide. You, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, decide. Are you guys going to do this? Are you guys not? We have the Devil card here clarified by the Three of Wands. And I feel like this is obsessively anticipating some kind of future event. And then we have the Six of Wands and the High Priestess. You know what this feels like? Will this be successful? Will this not be successful? Are we going to decide to do this, or are we going to decide to be independent? Is this going to be like, is this relationship going to be successful? That's what this feels like. Like, are we doing this? Are we not? It is up for deliberation or decision making by one or two people. Are we gonna do this or are we not? That's how this feels. It feels like the success of something is not, like, somebody doesn't know if they should stick to themselves or if they should remain independent or not, because they don't know if the relationship will be successful, or now it's coming to me, or if the relationship is worth it. Is it worth me partnering up, or should I remain by myself? Someone needs to decide. That's what this is. Are we going to decide to release this connection, or are we going to decide to give it another shot? Is it worth it? Is it worth it to you? Because the Six of Wands is in the High Priestess energy right now. So that means that we aren't able to see, like, we don't know yet if this will be successful between these two people. I feel like I'm like channeling one of your guides or something, like watching this entire situation play out. Like, are you two gonna get it together, or are you two not? Just let us know. Because right now it's up in the air. The future is unknown. All right, let's get some advice. This is very much the future is unknown. Someone wants to know what's going to happen, but like the future is very much unknown. Like, somebody can't seem to see, like, is this worth it? Is this even going to be successful? If I do invest, if I do decide to, you know. Spirit, what's the advice for Cancers? What's the advice for Cancers in this reading? Advice for Cancers. Angels, advice for Cancers, please. We have 2 cards so far. 2 more cards. All right. We have get more information within the next few weeks. It feels like the story is going to unfold. There's something better. Take action. Take action. There's something better. Now, to me, this could mean like there's like Spirit wants to give you something better. But I'm just going to clarify that there's something better, because it could mean that, yeah, let's clarify there's something better. Clarify there's something better. 3 cards. My goodness. Reconsider. Peaceful resolution. Perfect timing. Okay, so there's reconsider. Feels like whatever you decided here previously, like, think about it. Now is the perfect time to think about like what you want to do in this situation. That's what I'm getting. And take action. If you decide not to pursue this, be with this Queen and King of Cups decide to go their separate ways, go towards new, because that is available to you. I feel like this is on the side of the masculine energy. And also on the side of the feminine energy too, because both of them have an ace. The Queen of Cups has an ace of pentacles and the King of Cups has an ace of cups. So, I mean, together, apart, like, it feels like you guys need to decide. Decide if you're going to release this and go on to another or a better possibility for yourself. Or decide if you're going to do this with each other. I feel like within the next couple of weeks, though, it's going to be abundantly clear to you, more and more clear, because we have the within the next few weeks you're going to be receiving more information or get more information. You should try to, if you're not receiving more information, try talk to this person, see where their head's at. All right, so Cancers, I'm going to leave you here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Bye.